Hey everyone, my name is Melissa Wick. I own Wick Law Offices, a small business law firm here in Columbus, Ohio. Today I'm going to talk to you about offers and how you need to make them, especially when you're making them on like Facebook or off of your website. And then also offers that you just might be making on Facebook about your services and your abilities to provide a certain service. So what I'm talking about really is like, are you promising results that you can deliver, right? That's the thing I want to talk to you about today. So if you're an entrepreneur, you know that your offer needs to be irresistible, right? Like people perfect their offer. They work on their offer. We do this in my coaching course as well. Okay, so a great offer stems from generally a story, right? And also it stems from whether or not you believe it or not. And that's something we work a lot on in my coaching course, promising something that somebody wants, right? Or you're promising to help somebody avoid something that they don't want, right? So that's the second way of doing an offer. You can either talk about what you can give that they really want, or what you can do for somebody or give to somebody to avoid something that they absolutely don't want, right? And the third thing is that you need to make it easy for them, right? You don't, most offers are generally about how you can help them achieve a certain result, and it's not going to be super complicated for them because you're going to do the work for them, right? And then the best way is that you need to be able to explain like how you're going to solve their problem for them in a way that nobody else has done or is doing, right? Like that's what makes the absolute best offer, is that you offer something unique to your clients, right? So that's a lot of pressure. That's a tall order. And a lot of times people are trying to articulate offers in that way. But from a legal perspective, you need to make sure that your offers are, based in reality, factual, not misleading, not intended to deceive. So part of the analysis you need to take when you're doing a Facebook ad is like whether or not this ad constitutes an offer, right? So a couple things that we can talk about very quickly to help you understand whether or not your Facebook post is actually an offer, because you don't want to inadvertently be making contracts with people that you don't really intend to make, right? Okay, three things. The offer includes definite terms, right? Like if your Facebook ad says, what the person is going to get if they do something, that's offering some pretty definite terms, right? So that's the first thing you want to look for. Am I making definite terms? The second thing you want to analyze is whether or not your ad targets a specific audience or group. And if it's on Facebook, it definitely does, because Facebook walks you through that process of, picking your target audience. So definitely, you're targeting a specific group with your Facebook ad any way you slice it. And the third thing you want to look for is whether or not the circumstances of publishing that ad make it so that a person would understand it as an offer for your services, right? So if they accept it, it becomes a contract. The first thing you're going to want to look for is, are you making a clear offer, right? If your offer is click here to receive this, that's an offer. And does it have a clear path to acceptance? Yes, it does. Click here, then you'll get the thing I'm advertising. The second thing that courts look for is consideration, right? Is there consideration for this transaction? And consideration means like you get something in exchange for something. You receive something in exchange for something. So oftentimes with Facebook, clicking here means that you're going to collect their email address, right? So you're getting something and they're giving you something, their email, in exchange for the freebie offer, the service that you're going to give them, a free mini session, whatever it is. Okay, so what does all this mean for you? It's a long way of saying that when you make offers on Facebook, you need to be able to back them up, right? And you need to take an analysis. Like if you're a coach, if you're a consultant, this is a really important thing for you, because a lot of coaches and consultants do a lot of Facebook advertising, right? So look, if you're saying, hey, I can give you this result, I promise this result if you hire me to do this consulting or coaching, you need to be able to somehow back that up. And if you can't guarantee this result, you probably shouldn't say it. And also, if you're promising to deliver certain results, right, you may need to decide if you need a disclaimer, right? Because sometimes people say, well, I'm promising the results. I'm promising that I can deliver results, but those results are also dependent on the person I'm coaching or consulting, right? Like the success of what I'm offering is also dependent upon my client following my advice or doing what I say or practicing the form of coaching or thought work that I'm selling. So like, you want to make sure that if there's sort of contingent things, you include that in a disclaimer, right? Again, I'm Melissa Wick. I own Wick Law Offices, a small business law firm here in Columbus, Ohio. If you want to get a hold of me, my phone number is 614-572-6366. And my email is mwick@mwicklaw.com. Thanks a lot for watching.